Hey there, it's Mark from Goliath again. I just wanted to say a very quick thank you for showing your interest in our rent-to-rent agency blueprint. Now, we hope you're as excited as we are about the structure of the course, the content of the course, and the way we intend to revolutionize the rent-to-rent model. Now, it's not about doing rent to rent any differently than you may have heard in the past. It's the attitude and the approach that you take that is going to give you the edge over all the other rent to rent property investors out there. Now, before I go into what the course includes, how we've structured it, what we're hoping for it to give you in terms of results, I wanted to tell you a bit about why we created the course and the problems that we have encountered when not only have we been sourcing rent-to-rent leads, but also when our students have been sourcing them as well. Now, the reality is, and as you already know if you're doing the rent-to-rent strategy currently, that a lot of people do rent to rent. Now, the reason why a lot of people do rent to rent is, of course, it is a low barrier entry model for property investing. You need little to no capital. You don't need to go through the buying process. Credit rating doesn't need to be perfect. All the things that might restrict you from buying property through the traditional methods is eradicated with the rent to rent strategy. But what comes with volume comes skepticism. So what you now get is a lot of landlords, property owners are skeptical of the rent-to-rent model. There are a lot of people out there who are structuring rent-to-rent deals in a totally illegal manner, which means that then landlords are being left stung. And of course, a stung landlord, once bitten, twice shy. They're not going to speak to the genuine rent-to-renters that are there trying to solve their property problems through what we do when it comes to the strategy itself. So what we wanted to do was we wanted to take the rent-to-rent model and effectively create a whole new mindset around how you approach the strategy in order to be able to speak to property owners, speak to landlords in a language that they understand, which of course, if they understand, it means there's an almost instant trust around the model itself. And all you need to do then is sell the benefits against the objections that they've got, and you've got yourself a rent-to-rent client. Now, what this also means is it eradicates that need to have to build those relationships up with agents as your primary focus. What we do really is twist that around, turn that around. Agents are important, but your primary focus is going to be on property owners and landlords getting direct to them, because ultimately the service that we are offering is much better being communicated directly than it is via third parties, i.e. letting agents and property managers. What we also wanted to do was sort of totally take the lead generation method online as well. So direct mail is a fantastic way to generate leads via the rent-to-rent strategy, but a much easier way when you're approaching rent to rent as an agency model, you're going to be able to approach as a business to consumer model, which of course means that we're going to be able to identify our prospect much more clearly via targeting online, i.e. Facebook ads, Google ads. And that means we're going to be able to hit landlords with adverts specifically for them in their feeds, their news feeds, which is going to get you a much better return on time and ad spend that you go into this with. Really exciting stuff. It's not rocket science. It's not some new system that we've created. It's certainly nothing like that. The only thing that we are confident in is that we do it in the best way for results. And ultimately, if you're interested in the rent-to-rent strategy, you're interested in building up a rent-to-rent portfolio, then you're going to be interested in converting all of those leads into deals so that you can build that cash flow up as quickly as possible. So how is the course structured? Well, we're going to be talking you right through a business model. This is effectively a business opportunity that we want to give you in order to expedite your results and get you to that financial freedom figure a much quicker. So what we're going to do is take you through how to set up your business, understanding the rent-to-rent models that we teach. There are 3 rent-to-rent models that we teach within the rent-to-rent agency blueprint, just so that you can monetize the deals that maybe in days gone by you might have ignored. What we've also got then is lead generation with a big focus on online lead generation, as well as creating very unique direct mail pieces that have the best chance of getting results. The usual stuff, analyzing deals, how to understand what a good deal looks like, what a bad deal looks like, and then we're going to go right through excitedly to the point of the process where after you've closed the deals, after you've got the contracts drawn up, after you've gone through that whole process, we're going to talk you through exactly how to find tenants, the pitfalls to avoid, how to manage that property on an ongoing basis, and of course ensure that you get the best portfolio of cash flowing assets so that you've got as little hassle as possible, you've got a great profit margin in there, and of course it's going to get you, like we've talked about before, to that financial freedom figure in a much more quick process and in a much quicker time frame as well. So we're really excited about it. Welcome to the list. We're going to keep you posted with all things Rent to Rent Agency Blueprint, and we're really looking forward to welcoming you on board when it is released in the very near future. In the meantime, take care, and as always, happy sourcing.